Higher and higher prices seem to be the hallmark of Vancouver's housing market, with a condemned tear-down property in East Van recently
Renters are
listed
facing
at
the highest
1.5
no-fault eviction rates in Canada, according to a new study published this month.
One bedroom apartment in Vancouver is now over $3,000 a month. Soaring prices have renters feeling desperate as they look
In
for
other news,
affordable
average rent in Toronto has surged 22% since last year, with a one-bedroom apartment expected to be just under
prices has been
$3,000.
described as dire in an alarming new interview. A recent analysis suggests an income of $100,000 annually is required in order
suggests
to
an income of $100,000 annually is required in order to comfortably rent a
apartment on the downtown
one-bedroom
east side,
apartment
measuring
in
smaller than a parking spot, is up for rent at $2,000 monthly.
I don't want to leave.
I know, hon.
I know it's just a crappy apartment. And we were gonna move sometime anyway, but it just feels like the entire life plan is falling apart. Why can't we have rich parents that step in and just solve all of our problems for us?
What?
No, seriously, that's like the only way to get ahead anymore, because otherwise you just work every day and you're stressed and you're burnt out and you don't get to have a family, you don't even get to have a crappy apartment.
Anne, you're spiraling.
I know, this is not at all how I thought life would turn out.
At all?
Well, I guess I got one part of it figured out.
I know it's not going how you thought it would go, but it's a little more money. I know it's further out than we want, and I know it doesn't look like much, but I mean, neither did this place before we put our love into it. And it has this little like side closety den room thing. It's not big, but then how much room does a baby need? I don't want to wait to start our lives, okay? Maybe it's gonna be a bit scary and unpredictable, and maybe it's not gonna look exactly like how we wanted it to, but I don't think we should give up on our fairy tale. That doesn't mean we can't keep trying. I mean, it should exist. But that 90s kid movie where mom and dad have a 4-bedroom house and a car that runs and 5 sugary cereals on the breakfast table, like that is just some like movie fantasy. But we can't sacrifice what our own little fairy tale could be just because it doesn't look like that, you know? I know it scares you, but I think you are gonna be a wonderful mom, even without, you know, all that.
I love you.
I love you too.
What happens when the kid grows out of the little closety den thing?
Well, we'll figure it out. We haven't been evicted again by then.
Oh, God. You think we're ready?
Oh, I think we're ready. We have been ready.
And this kid's gonna have everything that he needs.
This kid's gonna have everything. We're gonna be so spoiled.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything is gonna be okay.
Oh.
thought you got the basketball back from upstairs.
Nah, that's a gift to the new owners.